All right, I couldn't sleep, so I want to make some content. So I like might as well make a Superman Legacy review. And of course, this will be spoilers, so come back to this video after you watch the movie, okay? But I gotta talk to these people that hate the movie. I'm not really going to get on y'all or nothing about that. I don't know what y'all complaining about. But to the people that like the movie, stop going into these other people comments that are hating on the movie and giving them your attention. Stop. Well, you giving all your energy out for people that are tearing down the movie for a reason because somehow they're the true fans of DC and Marvel. They think they know everything. Stop. Go to the people, go to the content creators that are hyping this movie up. Go to those people that are actually loving the movie, giving their great feedback and stuff like that. Yes, it's okay for some criticism, but at the same time, you should know when a person is just really trying to tear down the movie. Stop doing that, okay? Because y'all letting them win. These type of people should be gone already out of content creating and streaming and stuff like that. These like I said, honestly, they should be extinct because there's no reason to really hate on this movie because I'm glad it was a trope that James Gunn got rid of. We don't need to know Clark Kent's backstory. We don't need to know Superman's backstory. We don't need to know Kal-El's backstory because we should already know it as comic book fans or fans of this character. We should know it already. So they in the beginning they was like, uh, blah blah, Kryptonian blow up, blah blah, Clark came to Earth, blah blah. It's been some years that he's been Superman, so he's been 3 years since Superman without a real L, so he really hasn't lost anything. The people know him, Earth know him, all that type of stuff. So when he finally takes his first L, people are calling him weak. In 3 years, he takes his first L. Guess who gave it to him? Lex Luthor, because he's been studying him. They explained that he's been studying him for years. So now they're calling Superman weak. And like, let me tell you this. Uh, I don't understand what they mean by weak. Like, I don't know what they mean by strength, because this man was lifting up buildings, skyscrapers by himself, kaiju's. Like, this man is nowhere near weak or in strength. If that's what they're talking about. That man, like in the end of the movie, it was this lady trying to get off this bridge and a skyscraper was hauled. He lifted up a whole skyscraper enough for her to drive off the bridge and get to safety. Like I don't see this man being weak anywhere because he getting his ass beat by super metahumans and a evil genius that knows his every move and been studying him for years. Yeah, okay, okay. The thing about what I liked about this movie so much was the cinematography. The camera angles, the acting was great, the fighting was great. I'm not even lying to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at me. I'm being honest with you. When the movie started, it never let up. It had like two chill moments, but the movie kept going. When I tell you it was fast paced with excellent timing of characters, dialogue, action, everything. When I tell you couldn't ask for anything better, it was great. I want to give my flowers to David. Corn Sweat, man, you did great. You are Superman. You are Clark Kent. You are Kal-El in this universe. You are great. Now, I'm not going to compare you to Henry Cavill because you don't need that because he's Henry Cavill and you're David Cornsweet. You did great, man. Um, Now I want to move on to Lois Lane. 'Cause I seen people talking about Lois Lane. Look, they were like, "Why is?" People were like, "I don't really see Lois Lane in a relationship with Clark Kent. What do y'all want to see her get bent over by Superman or something?" Like I don't understand that. Why? Like I think people want to see a sex scene to show that people are together in movies. You don't have to have a sex scene to show people are together. They show throughout the movie that they really care for each other. And if you didn't see that, then like I said, I don't know what movie you were watching. It was so many scenes where Lois Lane cared so much for Clark Kent. Um, and like I said, you will see in the movie. Like I said, people just complain to complain. She did great. Um, like I said, they are already established in this movie as they're dating. Um, I think it's been 3 months. I think it's been 3 months since they been dating. She did great. Now, Nicholas Holt, this man as Lex Luthor is a menace. This man Lex Luthor is obsessed with Superman. He is obsessed with him to a T. If Superman is taking a piss on a different planet, he wants to know. If Superman is taking a nap and he wakes up, he wants to know. Okay, he wants to know what Superman is buying at the grocery store. That man have surveillance footage of him everywhere. That man has been studying him, and that's why I like this actor. As Lex Luthor, he really killed it as him. This Lex is dangerous. Like I said, this man created a pocket dimension. You know how intelligent you gotta be to do that? And then Mr. Terrific is labeling off of how like crazy that is that he actually did it. This Lex Luthor is scary, smart, intelligent, brilliant. This man wants to kill Superman so bad that he was toying with him the whole movie. In fact, he even created a clone of Superman to beat him. He just like he even got into the Fortress of Solitude. Yes, there's the Fortress of Solitude. Y'all should already know that. He got into the Fortress of Solitude by a prick of his hair. He said he's been scavenging every fight Superman has had for a pluck of hair. When I'm talking about the small details in this movie just to explain how smart and crazy and methodical this man is, you gotta love it. You got to love it. But Nicholas Holt, you did great, man. Let's go to Nathan as Scott Gardner, or they got him labeled as Green Lantern. Did great, smart. Like he's a smart ass. He's dumb, but not dumb at the same time. He's like he wants to be a leader, and then like I said, Guy Gardner is great for this movie. Speaking of this, for another thing, James Gunn is already saying, "Hey, there are already superhumans, super meta humans, and everything in this universe. We don't got time to keep having individual movies." He's already saying that these people over here, you got Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Maxwell Lord, Supergirl, like bro, he's already saying, yes, we're already building this universe up to what it is. And that's great. That's what we should have been doing. That's what, like, I don't understand what people now, because y'all want a live action DC universe, but y'all want individual movies, and then y'all complain about, oh, the person's getting too old, or, oh, they need to find age to pick characters, like, to get their actual role. Like, it makes no sense. Cause then, like I said, y'all just complain and complain. Oh well, we should have been had this. We should have been had this character. Well, that's why James Gunn is throwing that trope out the way and stop having solo movies. Mr. Terrific was so good in this movie that he's already about to get his own TV show. Great, yes, great. Um, yes, and there is Supergirl in this, Millie Alcock. She had a little cameo at the end. They also even mentioned the red sun. She goes to different planets to party because they have red sun. She's like a Sanchez in this universe. Well, I'm not gonna say that she's smart yet, but she likes to get drunk. Uh, we have Isabel Merced. I hope I said your name right. She's Hawkgirl. She killed the role. They even had her unalive somebody in this. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind this. uh Maria Gabriela Del Feria. I'm sorry if I can say your name wrong. She played the engineer, and when I tell you she went hands with Superman non-stop. Every time Superman was near her, she was ready to throw some hands. This character was unique to me because she is made by nanotech. Her body is technology, and she can transform into anything that she wants to at her will, and she did great. Eve was Lex Luthor's girlfriend in this, and she played not even a small role. She had an impactful role in this for a ditzy, clumsy girl for her character. She did, like I said, everybody that you see on this cast had an impactful part in this movie, and I think that was great that James Gunn gave everybody their like own screen time or their own type of connection for this movie. Um we have Frank Grillo. He was well, y'all seen Rick. He did great. Small role. Then we had Skylar. Skylar just Sondo. was Jimmy Olsen. And when I tell you the girls was all over him in this movie, uh, it was so bad that he just started to ignore them. Yeah. So he has what they call it nowadays, the Riz, I guess, in this universe. We got Anthony Carrigan. He was Metamorpho. Um, he had a small role, but it was a good role. It was a good role. When I tell you it was a good role, I think every individual character on here had their own, like I said, unique screen time to show themselves or show their hero or show their capability in this universe. um, like I said, I want to see more of him. Let's get to Mr. Terrific now. Mr. Terrific, I'm gonna be honest with you, stole the show for me because he was a side character, but James Gunn gave him enough screen time to show that he cannot be a side character, that he can be a main character in his own TV show or movie. Um, this man was great. They had one scene where they went to go save Superman from the pocket dimension when he was imprisoned in by Lex Luthor. Um, he helped Lois Lane find him on this beach where they had him, and he just took out everybody. When I say everybody, he took out everybody, and he was styling on them, man. When I tell you he was like he was just doing anything he wanted. Um, yeah, we got Sean Gunn. He played Maxwell Lord real quick. He had a cameo. Um, I'm pretty sure they're saying like, oh, Wonder Woman's already there too, because Maxwell Lord is also a Wonder Woman villain. We had Perry White, Wendell Pierce. He had a small role. It wasn't really that big, but he had a small role too. We had Clark Kent's dad. We had John Kent. Did great, and Neville Hallwell was the mother. Yeah, the mother. But let's get back to the beginning. Another trope that I'm glad that James Gunn has also realized is about when people was talking about or make memes about New York being attacked and it's only Superman. Um, he made a little thing in here in the movie where after Clark Kent finds out about the message that was tampered with or messed up during his arrival on Earth, where he couldn't finish out the rest of the message. So Lex Luthor got some people to finish it, and then it turned out to be something that he really didn't understand or was messed up about, and he's like, "My whole life's been a lie," type of thing. Um, so him and Lois are talking, and it's like this jellyfish alien outside, and it's just beaming. But Lois Lane is like, "You're not going to help them." I'm like, "Who's she talking about?" And he was like, "No, they got him." And then outside, you can see Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and Hawk Girl outside fighting this thing. So I'm glad he got rid of this trope saying like, yeah, some superheroes can help, but some superheroes probably know that that person has it and stuff like that. So I really enjoy that he actually acknowledged that. Um, what else can I talk about? Because I'm not trying to talk about too much. I'm not trying to spoil too much. But overall, man, the movie was great. The movie was good, amazing, phenomenal. Like I said, it's super expialidocious. I can't say the whole word, but go see the movie, man. Like I said, stop giving these people your time of day that's trying to tear down this movie that because they're fans of Henry Cavill or whatever, or they just want to talk bad about the movie. Stop. Like, for real, these people should be extinct right now on content creating and streaming. Like I said, I left my review. Hold on, my shit right there. 5 stars. I left it right there. Um, but yeah, go see the movie for yourself. Don't wait out for a review. I know I'm doing a review right now, but like I said, go see it. You won't. I'm not gonna lie to you. You shouldn't be disappointed. If you just go on there already hating the movie, then yeah, you're gonna try to nitpick and everything. This movie meant a lot because it broke down some barriers. It's showing things what's wrong with the real world inside of this. Um, like I said, with immigration and stuff like that, it shows a lot. Uh, Acknowledge it, learn from it. Other than that, go enjoy it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. Other than that, have a great day.